I got sued. The entire server took me to court, and today we're finally uncovering why and what judgment was passed against me. But before facing the verdict, there's a lot of work to do. The HomeSMP Bank is expanding with 2 massive new floors, one for private safety deposit boxes, each with their own unique key for secure access, and the other for the Impenetrable Vault, the ultimate fortress for the server's riches. On top of that, we'll be drafting brand new tasks for the economy, and finally naming my office fish with your suggestions for the last episode. So, let's get into it. Okay, so in the previous episode we went ahead and built our brand new bank for the server, and inside we built all of the interior, including an office for myself and a meeting room. I've done a little bit of work between episodes of just fixing the landscape outside, as well as writing some of the books from your suggestions and my own list, but we'll get to that a little bit later. But today I want to get this bank completely finished, and in order to do that we need to work on these areas here. Underneath the main floor I want to have some safety deposit boxes for people to put a lot of their little trinkets and safekeep items, as well as a big vault for all of the home coins and all of the treasures that we get from the tasks. So if I break through here, you can see all the work that I did between the episodes, which was absolutely nothing. I didn't get around to doing anything. So we've got a big task ahead of us. Now, I was originally thinking of creating a set of stairs that come down either side and have safety deposit boxes lined across the wall and then circling back down here into the vault. However, I've had another idea, a better idea, a more complicated idea. Okay, great. Why do I do this to myself? I thought it would be quite fun to have this area as elevators. So one side can be to get down to the bank, one side can be to get down to the safety deposit boxes. Now, I have no idea how to create an elevator. I don't think I've ever used a flying machine, so this could be interesting. But I think the first step for this project is to actually do a little bit of digging so we can see the amount of space that we're working with. So let's go and do that, shall we? Okay, so now we have this great big hole underneath the bank that we can use to create the bank vault and the safety deposit boxes. These little sections over here are where our elevator is going to be. I think we'll split the room in half to create 2 levels. One side will go down to the safety deposit boxes and the other side will come down to the bottom layer, which will be the vault. So I think we now need to go get some redstone resources. I have no idea what we're going to need. Just from what I've seen from videos, probably some slime blocks and honey, and then some pistons and observers. I think that's about it. I don't know. We'll figure it out together. So it'll be fine. Let's go grab all that stuff. Okay, so flying back over to my base. Redstone, I should have, yeah, I've got a fully stocked redstone, well, almost fully stocked redstone box, but I feel like we've got enough stuff in here to get us going. So then we're going to need some honey, which is pretty easy considering that we have this honey bottle over here with this bee farm that we created earlier in the season. So let's grab, oh wow, we have a lot, holy, we have a lot of stuff. Let's grab a 2 stacks? 1 stack. What? I'm sure 1 stack will fine. Okay, and let's go see if we've got any slime. Pop down here, and where would I have put it? In the redstone. Okay, well, I don't have any slime. You know what I can do? Let me just come grab the, yeah, this will be fine. Okay, and you guys wait right here, and I'm just gonna go grab some slime. Okay, I'll be right back. Okay, and there we have it. There we have it. We have our slime balls, 48 to be exact, so that's pretty good. Hopefully that'll be enough. Might need some more. I don't know. We'll see. But let's fly over and try and figure out how to make a flying machine. Okay, and if we fly straight back down, here's a redstone box. Here's a little bit of slime balls that we've got. Oh. Okay, well, we have slime books and slime balls in our shock box, so I didn't need to go through that. Okay, well, you can just stay in there. as well as our honey. I also went ahead and grabbed a bunch of furnaces because I'm pretty sure we needed movable blocks, and this would be the easiest to mine rather than obsidian. Okay, so let's do like this. Wait, where's an observer? And then like that. Okay, yeah. And then facing in. Is that right? Did I do it? Wait. Oh. Okay, I need this one to pull. What if I just repeat the same thing, maybe? We'll do that. And then... Oh my god, it's moving! Wait, I've done it! Oh, it's this simple! This. Okay. And then if we're going to try and replicate this, but the other way round, I need this, that, and that, right? And then if I updated this... Oh my god. Okay. Wait, oh, no, wait. How do I stop it? Stop! No! No, stop! Ah! Did it break anything upstairs? It brought this with it. Okay, so if I were to create a ring around that would stop it? I think. Okay, that's going down. Okay, let's fix my roof. Oh no, I can't fix it because of all the stupid arbor stands. Okay, this is fine. I guess we could double it. Would that work? Can we update? And it didn't stop. Okay. You know what? Let me tweak this a little and let me get back to you, because otherwise this is going to take forever. This is going as well as you would hope. Okay, and we're back. Right back. That definitely didn't take multiple days, and I definitely didn't need to get Happy's help or anything, but now we have some sort of elevator working, I would say. So we've got the base machine underneath here that sends everything up with a redstone signal coming down, so you can go back up. And then if we hop up, I've created some sort of an elevator shaft. However, it's got its limitations. As you can see here, this is a stone brick, and what happens is that when you click this comes up with us because that is what is currently stopping the machine from going any higher. So it stops there, and that is because this block hits this furnace. I don't know how else to do it in a small scale, so that's what I've gone with so far. And then this piston is actually hooked all the way up to a button right here, and when triggered, that is then detected by this observer, which then sends the machine back down. It's not the cleanest thing, but it works. I mean, if anybody has any suggestions in the comments on how to improve this, please do let me know, because I'm a little bit stuck. I will need to flip it over to this side and put in a separate floor, but I don't have that floor right now, so I think we need to decide how large we want to go with these floors. Okay, so here we are. We've got a floor in, and I've actually started to mark out some of the areas that we'll need for the safety deposit boxes. I think we'll be able to get 6 in here all together, 1 at each end and then 2 on each side. Here is where I've marked out for the elevator to come down. I did have to dig a little bit extra, but it's fine. They don't seem to impose into anything, so we should be fine. But I've gone ahead and gathered a bunch of materials. So the way this is going to work is that we're going to have a kind of main piston door that will be unlocked with a special key and a dispenser that will go through an item filter and then unlock the doors. Once you leave, you press the button again and it ejects out. It's a little bit of redstone, so let me try and build this, and then maybe I'll show you after. It might be easier for you to see. Okay, so here is one of the safety deposit boxes. So as you can see, we've got our main piston door where I actually used normal pistons as well. I think it kind of has that really mechanical look, especially alongside the grindstones. They kind of look like cogs or moving parts or something, which I really like. Here is a little spot for a sign to indicate the number of each safety deposit box. And then this is actually our input and output system. So the idea is that you put in your key, which for right now I'm just using a bone block. This will then travel through these hoppers and into this item filter right here. If it matches the bone block, it will continue down, whereas if not, it goes into this junk chest just to eliminate any other items coming through. So if we hit that, it sends the bone block through. The bone block actually went all the way through back to that dropper right there. As you can see, it is in here. The way that this works is that in here we have a comparator that is measuring that if an item is in this dropper, it will send a signal out here and then open the doors. And when you come in, it is just a tiny little safety deposit box with a bunch of barrels so that you can put as many items as you want. And this will stay open for as long as that bone block or the key is inside this dropper. To get that back, you hit this button again, which follows this redstone repeater line going down and twisting around and going all the way through into the dropper. Like I said, it was kind of spaghetti redstone, trying not to get everything linked together and not affecting any of the other outputs. So if we hit this again, you can see the bone block entered the barrel and then the doors closed. So that is the safety deposit box, which I'm pretty happy with. It took me a little while to figure out all of the redstone, not gonna lie, but I think it came together pretty well and nice and compact. So I think it's about time that we continue and fill out every single safety deposit box, as well as finish off all the elevators and even do some work downstairs in the big vault itself. But while I do that, I'm going to show you something that happened to me a couple weeks ago. If you watched the last episode, you will know that I got sued by the server. The whole server sued me. And that is because apparently I'm a health hazard, which I mean, okay, right, but not for the reason that you think. I got sued because my base was unlit and therefore a health hazard. For a bit of context going into this clip, here on HomeSMP, we hold an annual winter event, and this year we're raising money for Kaleidoscope charity, and we managed to raise over £1,000, which is absolutely insane. But for one of the goals for reaching, I think, 750 quid, we decided to have an impromptu court case where I guess I was the one chosen to be sued, and therefore I got taken to court. Now, there was a lot of silliness that happened throughout this event. We also had some guests appear on the server, so that's why you might see some unfamiliar faces, as well as a bunch of different size attributes. These were all to do with the charity event. But without further ado, let's cut to that, shall we?
Oh, wait, you have to be like off
I'm
the
so
scene
going to
then,
jail.
right?
This
Yeah.
is a disaster.
Okay.
No, we'll be fine.
All rise for the honorable happy underscore stunt. All rise. I don't see everyone rising. Oh, sorry, that person's just very short. Okay. You may be seated.
Plaintiff, opening statements.
Yes, I am here to make a statement on behalf of the server as a whole about the callous and disrespectful and downright dangerous moves of this man you see before you, APuzzledSlime. From the very first day on the server, he has left his entire island unlit, purposefully, for lore, he has told us, or so he wants us to believe. I believe it is actually down to laziness and also just wanting all of us to be in danger, and honestly also himself in danger. I think it is for the server's good as a whole and his own good, he should be stopped and we should light up the base, because not only is it hurting the farms around us, it's also causing lag and just generally being a nuisance to everybody. That is my statement. Thank you.
Defendant, your opening statement.
Here's our documents. Here's our papers.
Submit that for Exhibit A.
Oh yes, perfectly clear.
Did that just go over everybody else's head? Did that just go over everybody else's head?
Silence.
My client, it's for canonical lore, he said to me. It's for the canon, and
He's got evil plants that will kill him very viciously if he lights up his area. So if you guys want him to light up his area and die, that's kind of rude. That's kind of mean if you want him to die like that. Also, it wouldn't be a problem if you didn't trespass on his land. Okay, I'm just saying.
Oh.
And Raven smells.
Objection. Irrelevance.
The time. Do we have any witnesses to back either claim? Plaintiff?
Yes, I'd like to bring forth a witness.
Do we have a witness?
Me.
Oh, okay.
Okay, and my first witness I'd like to bring to the stand is any hands? Any hands? Who wants to be my first witness?
I'm literally the witness.
Objection! They didn't bring a witness. They're just picking and choosing to someone random.
Pastel.
Overruled.
Pastel is my first witness.
What do you mean overruled? You can see it.
Please come around.
I think they paid off the judge.
I think they're just making this up as they go along, really.
Yeah.
Through here. Oh, how do you get back there? Oh, wait, yeah.
Look at him.
Just
Scooby-Doo
jump
over there. Jesus.
You got
Yeah.
this. You got this.
Okay.
Yeah, just jump over the.
All right.
Yeah.
Please approach the stand, which I'm saying is this.
They are making this up. They just placed it.
Fine.
Happy do witnesses need to swear to tell the truth?
Yeah. Yes. I thought you were a serious plaintiff.
I know, but I thought it was the judge that
This
had
is
to do
good for
that.
us. This is good for us. This is good for us.
You promised to swear to tell the truth and only the truth.
I do.
Proceed.
When were you last at APuzzleSlime's island?
Earlier today,
And did you notice any dangerous creatures while you were there?
there was a skeleton that kept spawning in a creeper as well that Slime called that was going to blow things up.
Oh, okay. Was this perhaps going on during an important charity event?
It was going on through our hide and seek.
Objection.
and
Irrelevant. The charity event has nothing to do with it.
Overruled.
And Slime warned us that his island wasn't lit up correctly.
Okay. So Slime acknowledged that not lighting up his base was a danger to everybody.
Yes.
Would you say APuzzleSlime has a history of actions that would endanger other members on the server?
Yes, in previous seasons, he did not light up things correctly either.
Okay, so this is a history of bad behavior that you see from Slime, is what you say.
Yes, earlier today when we were playing hide and seek, I had to light up a spot I was hiding at because it was too dark.
Okay, thank you. That is all. Thank you.
All right. Did APuzzledSlime give you permission to go on his island?
Yes.
Gasp.
The case is falling apart.
Did he give you permission to go in the areas that were unlit?
Yes.
Dude, what are you doing?
Did they accept the risks?
Did you accept the terms and conditions of going on his island?
In a sense, he didn't tell us till we were actually on the island and already hiding.
He did tell you though.
Once we were already there and hiding, yes.
Could they have left?
You could have left once he told you.
There was a charity stream. I couldn't have left.
Is that true though?
It would have been seen in bad faith to leave.
It's true though, right? You could have left anytime you wanted.
Yeah, I suppose.
Objection, intimidation.
Nuh-uh.
I believe it's called leading the witness or something.
Yeah,
but
yeah,
yes,
that
detained. Continue with another question.
Oh, okay. True or false?
God. Oh God.
Multiple choice question.
A, B, or C.
True or false? You could have left the island whenever you wanted.
True.
That sounds like leading as well.
No, it's different. Stop
Okay.
looking at me like that. Your fish eyes are so weird.
Objection, rude. He
Um,
called me weird.
Please, defendant, return to your stand. Either the plaintiff or defense have any additional witnesses they'd like to bring forth.
yes, I raised my hand first.
The defense may bring forth their witness. Do you promise to tell the truth and nothing but the truth?
I do.
You may proceed.
So what did you witness?
So I would like to point out that for the event, I was approached beforehand by the server admins to ask for permission to use my island as the place for the hide and seek, knowing full well that the place was not lit due to ongoing canonical law reasons that will come in the future. And they have stated in the past multiple times that the island has been unlit, but still decided to bring a public event to the island, asking my permission to use it without asking for any further modifications for the safety of their own public attendees, and therefore went into the agreement knowing that they were putting the public at risk by partaking in the event.
You guys hearing this? So they knew about the risks and they still asked you to host the event at your island, but they didn't ask you to light up anything, make sure that it's safe, none of that.
Exactly.
And they still wanted to host the public
yes,
event.
they went into the agreement fully knowing the risks, putting them at
public
risk
in harm's way. You know, I rest my case.
Permission to cross-examine, Your Honor.
Granted.
Slime, how are you doing these days?
I'm actually doing pretty well, thank you. How are you doing?
Objection, irrelevant.
Overruled. Please continue.
Well, I just wanted to ask Slime of how he's feeling recently with all the stress and everything, and you know, building in his base and all that. I just feel like it was important to establish, you know, how he's feeling about everything. Are you tired of always having to fight off mobs, Slime?
No, actually, because I sleep through the night, so I don't actually encounter mobs.
And do you know that by not lighting up your island, you are impacting the mob farm underneath my base?
Objection.
Well, I feel
There's
like
gotta be
that's
something wrong with that question.
that's more of a personal thing rather than a server thing. If I'm honest, I think you're bringing your own issues into this case now, Raven.
And
Irrelevant.
please don't divulge on private matters when it comes to mob farms.
It may appear to be a private matter, but I'd like to put forth the statement that it's actually a public matter, seeing as with Slime's part overlapping, you end up with a lot of mobs spawning in a small space over there. Like it's damaging, I think, the lag issues and everything.
Fair point. You may proceed.
Slime, have you or have you not repeatedly said that you were going to light up your base?
Yes.
And why? And you're going to light up your base because you don't like that your base is unlit? Yes.
No.
Then why are you going to light up your base?
For canonical reasons. Would you like me to explain further for the stand?
Go ahead.
So,
hold up. This is Editor Slime here. To prevent any spoilers for later in the season, I'm gonna fast forward to right around here.
But what I'd like to ask, Slime, in response to that, could you not feasibly have lit up your base and then just, once you built the plants, put the light system in place?
I could, but could I expand?
You could just put some torches down. Yes or no?
Yes, but could I expand on my point?
Go ahead, just expand on your point.
Have you ever heard of a YouTube hook for a video?
Oh, he's clickbaiting. Okay.
Now, how much better of a YouTube hook would it be that I've spent the last 6 months with my base not lit up, constantly fighting mobs, and now I think it's time to do something about it. Rather than, I might just swap out these torches.
But do you think it's acceptable to prioritize a video hook over the livelihoods of your fellow server mates?
Yes, because I also believe that people that enter my island come knowing the risk. I have made it abundantly clear ever since the beginning, like you said yourself, of the risks there, so people entering do know and they're not blind to it.
However, there is still a risk to you, and us then having to come save you and rescue you and give you items.
I respawn at my base, so I feel like it's probably not that issue. And has that? Can I ask? Has that happened in the past?
Yes.
Where I've died on my island and had to come get rescued from my own island?
I think so.
Oh, I think so. It doesn't sound like a very strong argument.
We have evidence for that.
I'm asking
that
the questions here. I'm the one asking the questions.
Sorry.
I mean, Your Honor, I'd like to put forth a suggestion that, you know, be it for the video or not, he is still a danger to himself and others, and has been historically in the past. This is not just a current issue. Have you or have you not also failed to light up bases on previous servers where it had nothing to do with canonical lore?
Objection! Irrelevant.
Objection. It is relevant because it's a pattern of behavior.
Court rules that occurrences in the past is also damning for the present.
What the frick?
So overruled.
Be it a good or a bad reason why it is currently unlit, I still think it is, you know, at the very least, definitely influencing some of the lag issues we've been having recently, which have affected all of the people surrounding Slime's base, which is a lot of us because there's a lot of neighbors that you have.
Do you have any further questions?
That is all the questions for me. Thank you.
Plaintiff will first make her final statement.
Your Honor, from my personal point of view, you know, I think we've all seen what we had to see and heard what we needed to hear here. APuzzledSlime may say that he has a reason for not letting his base, but I think that it's actually the other way around, where he has a history of repeated behavior of not lighting up his base, and he just decided to make up a reason to make it sound like it's purposeful. You know, he made an excuse. And I think that in light of that, in light of his repeated behavior and general disrespect for others' lives, I think for his own safety and the safety of those around him, I think perhaps he needs a lesson of manners and maybe how tortures work. But yes, I rest my case. Thank you.
Defendant, closing statement.
So earlier, Raven was talking about how if it's better to have the hook for the video or the safety of the players' lives. I say the hook, because if he has a better hook for the YouTube video, that means there will be more viewers, bring more traction to the server, more funding to the server, which means the server will be safer and better for everybody in the whole server, not just his island too. It will bring joy, money to the economy, and it'll just make it a better, safer place everywhere on the entire server.
That's a fallacy, Your Honor.
What does that mean?
I know that.
Okay.
I've seen many good points on both sides. I've seen the defense generally act quite rowdy during these proceedings. I can see that there is a certain reason why Slime would have chosen to keep his base unlit. But as his base keeps expanding and growing and being nonetheless lit up for the foreseeable future, because we have not seen any change, it's becoming more and more of a danger to everyone who chooses to step foot in there, being invited to the island or not. Therefore, I think it's time for Slime to, if not completely light up his base, at least take serious steps towards mob-proofing. Mob-proofing does not necessarily mean lighting up your spaces. I therefore think that Slime should be forced to make sure that every plant and new building he does above ground level is necessary to be lit up.
I've already done that. I'll accept. I'll say guilty to that if that's my conditions. Perfect. Thank you so much, everybody.
Is there not a punishment for
The punishment is that I have to light up all of my future above ground things.
I think you should be sentenced to community service.
What? Hold on.
What, you don't get a say in this.
I hate you so much, Vibes.
So yeah, community service?
as well as 1 Friday of community service for the server.
No, you can't let
Yeah,
Fly Guys
woo.
It's for the
influence
content.
your thing.
Content.
No, you can't.
Court adjourned for the
It's for the
day.
con-
This is unfair.
Woo!
Have a nice
Thank
evening.
you.
Slime,
Please
I don't
collect your
think
belongings
whatever-
outside
I
the
think
court.
That was the outcome, no matter what I said. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah. I'm honestly happy that.
Welcome back, everybody. As you could see, I was found guilty of causing lag and mayhem to the server by not lighting up my base. And as punishment, I have to make sure that all of my future builds are lit up, which is fine. But thanks to Fives, that stupid fish, I also have to do community service. This is an event that I will live stream over on Twitch on Friday, the 21st of March, 2025, where I will be completing my core mandated hours. So make sure to go follow me over there to make sure that you don't miss it. I swear to God, that trial was rigged against me. I swear. Anyway, while you were watching that, I've been busy. I now have an elevator on both sides. If we come down on the right side and we click this button, our elevator will take us down to the safety deposit boxes. As you can see, the elevators have been fixed slightly as we're not having any of those issues that was mentioned previously. But if we come in here, you can see that we have our safety deposit box hallway, I guess you could call it, using a lot of tuff and these end rods as kind of like the lighting bars I really like. But as you can see, we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6 slots for safety deposit boxes. These are going to be available for 6 different HomeSMP members, the first come first serve, and each of them will come with a special and unique home key, as you can see in my hand here and in my hotbar. But these will be the way that you grant access to your own safety deposit box. So when you put your key in here and you submit it, it will get put through the item filter and open up your safety deposit box, as we saw earlier. So I am very happy with this. I think it's very cute. It's very cool. We've got some hidden lighting under here just to kind of give it a little bit more ambiance. And yeah, I'm very happy. But if we head up again and then down the other elevator, we will actually be entering the bank's vault. So this is where we're going to be keeping all of HomeSMP's goodies. As you can see, I followed a very similar theme to the previous one where we've got these kind of pillars and a lot of tough blocks and the lighting up at the top. And here we have the main bank vault entrance. Tried to design it like a circular bank vault, I don't really know. And similarly here we are going to be having our special key. However, this is going to be different because only I will have access to this key, because I am the director of finance. I am the one that owns the bank, and therefore nobody else is allowed to go in this vault, even you. This bank vault is for my eyes only, therefore we're not going to be taking a little tour inside because the bank has its own secrets, right? We need some sort of privacy. So yeah, this is going to be very cool. I'm going to get my own kind of like skeleton key, I guess is what you could call, so I could have access to this vault as well as all the other ones, just so there is copies inside the bank. But yeah, I'm very happy with this vibe. I feel like it kind of looks a little bit tomb-like and a little bit creepy, which I really like. Another thing that I was able to get done while you guys were watching the court case was I managed to get a few of the tasks done. Not all of them, but we got a few. So let me start over here. I started by creating a few block-based basic tasks where you have to kind of collect different blocks. So for example, this is 8 sponges and you can get 10 home coins. So there's 3 of those tasks. Another one is to get a bell. I think it's 8 crying obsidian and then a spore blossom. Just super quick, tiny little ones that if you're kind of in need of cash, you can come in and get some money. Over here, we've got a few other ones. So again, we've got some more block ones, but they're a little bit harder. So we've got the deep slate emerald ore. I think this is half a stack of obsidian blocks. This is the collector category that I'm doing. I've decided to have a few where you have to kind of collect all the different variety of a certain item or block. This is where we've got the stone ore and the music discs. Over here, we've got a couple to do with pranks. So these are just generic pranks where you can just do whatever you want. And then over here, I've actually done themed prank. We've got one where the player has to prank another player while they're live. One has to involve a pig, involve sounds, the end, the color orange, and finally Pokemon. I thought it'd be quite fun just to add a few kind of random little things just if people don't have any ideas. We also have a portal section. So this is just to create and design a shopping district portal as well as a legal district portal. Finally, over here for the moment, we have the premium tasks where we have our next big competition, which is going to be the nether tunnels. So the goal is to pick a northeast, south or west tunnel. and to put a team together to create a tileable nether tunnel design. This will be judged by myself and Topsy, who is the one that has been designing the nether tunnel, along with a bunch of other people like Happy and stuff, but Topsy was the main person kind of in charge of it. A few rules: you have to sign up using the task board. You've got the northeast, southwest. I thought it'd be kind of funny just to put them like this. I think it's kind of silly. I don't know. And the deadline is the 4th of April 2025. It's 6x7 blocks. Make it spawn proof, flyable, ice boat, and minecart travel. It has to have indicators for what is down the tunnel, and you don't actually have to complete the tunnel. So that is the next premium task for everybody on the server. It's going to be super fun to see what comes out of this one, and I'm very, very excited. That's as far as I've got because I've actually run out of ink sac. So I think what I might do is we're just gonna create another book and quill and paste in our template. I'm gonna change this. So basic task, item, squid ink, submit 1 stack of squid ink to the bank, put in the chests on the vault level. Perfect. Let's sign that. Perfect. That just kind of saves me a little job. So let's just put that in here, and I'll come and get the home coins later. Before we go, I want to show you what I have named my office fish. So thank you so much everybody for all of the suggestions in the previous episode. Some of them were absolutely incredible. I've actually taken a little bit of inspiration from 2 different people. The first one being Fives, and even though that she's got me community service, it would be a massive mistake if we did not include the only fish on the server. We're also going to take some inspiration from Odin's comment. So what I have decided to do is name our fish 5p ounce, which is obviously, yes, you got fives the fish, and then inspiration from Odin's comment about all the different currency type, which I absolutely loved, but I want to make it a little bit more, you know, British and UK themed, as that's where I'm from. So I decided to do 5p ounce, and I think it's absolutely incredible. I think it's so funny. Feels very professional. I feel like he needs like a top hat and a mustache or something. I don't know, but yeah, I absolutely love this name. Thank you so much for all of the comments. It was absolutely hilarious reading them all. But yeah, that is where we're going to wrap up the episode. I'm going to continue writing a lot more of these books. This has taken a lot longer than I thought it would, so I do apologize it's not completely finished, but hopefully you'll be able to see some other server members start doing some of the tasks and things like that during live streams or over videos, so make sure to go check everybody out. The link to all the other members are down below in the description. Yeah, thank you so much for watching this episode, everyone. I hope you really enjoyed it, and don't forget about the court mandated community service that's going to be happening later on in the month. Don't forget to like and subscribe, as it really does help me out a lot. My name's been APuzzledSlime, and thank you so much for watching. Bye-bye.
Oh my god, it's assassination, get down!